EyeOnLP. Well, day one at RILA 2018 was a huge success. As you can see, there's a ton of people and an awesome energy. So join me as we see everything going on day number 2. Let's be serious. So Maurizio, why is it important for you to be coming back to RILA every year?
I think when you take a look at how RILA really puts things together, they give you answers to the why, right? There's a lot of different conferences that show you the how, but RILA's always been exceptional at walking you through the why.
Now, when you're down in the exhibit hall, what's been your experience down there with talking to maybe some other people in the same industry as you?
I think there's a lot of energy looking for something different, unique, that allows it to be the force multiplier for what you do. So there's a ton of traffic in every single booth you can imagine. And it's interesting as a provider, visiting other providers and sharing information and intel so that you can deliver a better product for the market.
I've probably been involved with RILA and with Lisa LaBruna's leadership for over 7 or 8 years, even with a previous company. And I think, again, industry standards are always moving, the bar is always moving, and if you don't pay attention to it, you could be left behind. So I like seeing what other teams are doing. I steal 2 or 3 things from every retailer I hear talking, and try to bring it back and grow my team.
So then this year, the big theme is AP Revolution. And what does that mean to you in your career in the AP industry?
I just think it's keeping up with the latest trends. I think we've learned a little bit. We had law enforcement on stage just recently in the session I was at. It's important to hear from attorneys general, local police, local law enforcement to find out how is retail affecting the community, how could the community help retail. And I don't think that's something that had been brought up before, so I think it's always important to keep that bar going up and educate myself on what's happening.
For me, it means how do we continue to move forward in asset protection in a way that enables the business to continue to grow and continue to give our customers different ways to shop in stores and online. I love coming to RILA because I get to have an opportunity to really meet some of the new folks in retail asset protection. I also have an opportunity to walk around and see what the new technology is out in the field right now and what's emerging technology that's going to help us with loss prevention out in the stores.
It's more about how do we as an organization and as APLP or group, how do we interact with all these new disruptions like machine learning, AI, all these new analytics and dashboards that are available to us. How does the people component and the day-to-day, how we've always done things, how does that change in a digital world?
It's been amazing. We've had reconnecting with colleagues, and the great content that we've had in all of our sessions have been incredible. So just really happy for any new attendees to RILA. I hope they're getting all of the great information that they can take back to their companies and put into practice so that they can continue to help their companies be profitable.
Tell me about your controversial topic that you presented on.
Yeah, so we presented this morning on restorative justice and what that really means in today's operating environment. And it was a panel conversation that involved myself representing the retailers. We had Attorney General Hill from the state of Indiana. We had a judge from Federal Way, Washington, the Assistant Chief of Police from Arlington, Texas, and then a professor from the University of Chicago who did some research in Scientology on really what's happening in this particular space.
So in the past few days, obviously you've been running around a lot, but what's been a really big standout for you this year?
So 2 things come to mind. First, the Innovation Awards and the builds from last year's conference where we invited the finalists to do pitches from the general session stage, which really piqued the interest of the retailers in the audience to go down to the exhibit experience and talk with the finalists and learn more about their solutions. So that was pretty exciting. And then from a content perspective, from the general session stage, I'm really pleased with all of the retailers we had on stage. So from Brian Everett to Rankin Gasaway to Robert Perkins from Foot Locker, the short takes were awesome. So we love to profile the retailers from the general session stage because that's really what the audience wants to hear.
Well, another great RILA has come to an end, and some people have told us this was the best one they've ever attended. It's safe to say we're already looking forward to next year. Thanks for watching EyeOnLP, and we'll see you in Denver.